Yep. Okay, okay. The show. Okay, okay. Yep. Everything's all good, everything's all right. Okay. Wake up, spit some verses, yo, I'ma say that's life. Okay. Going at your friends, I bet they gon' say I'm nice. Say that I'm the truth, cause you ain't never told no lie. Okay. Best believe we go by young kings. Best believe we spit fire, bruh. Best believe I roll by the beach. Ball so hot we done dried it up. Best believe it kill every beat till my time is up. Best believe that my flow's on point. Say a prayer for your ties, bruh. Best believe that I'm so deep. Young kings be inspired, you know me. Got hands, gon' get it up. My flow good, so good. Get your hood and throw it up to no good. Straight trouble, you know it's up. Cause I got beats, I got bars, I got God, I stay safe. Put on these headphones and deliver brainwaves straight to your mainframe. Mess up the situation. Say this is the show. Make some noise. This is initiation. Like hey, I know that you've been tired of the same thing. I know you had enough. So welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Listen to the show. Everybody turn it up. Like hey, I know that you've been tired of the same thing. Yeah, I know you had enough. So welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Listen to the show. Everybody turn it up. Like season 2, it's season 2. Second time and we're coming strong. Keep it real though. Jamil show. Change the channel is coming on. Count track that I'm running on. Had to do my stretches first. Had to get my verses right. Had to give my best work. I was flexing my chest hurt. Okay. Say don't spread. I got the crease in my dress shirt. Had these rappers act lame like homie your legs work. I'm just playing, do your thing like it's a common gesture. Now, what's my name? Please don't ever say Jamal. It's Jamil, rhymes are real. I'm the one that's going off. Jamil. Tell me what that spell. I stole the whole show. I should go to jail. Like, what's the deal? What's the deal? Intro. Y'all act like you ain't never heard me do it like this. Though, been fresh since Crisco. Still fresh like Crisco. Find me at the Jamil Show. Like, hey, I know that you've been tired of the same thing. Yeah, I know you had enough. Okay. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Listen to the show. Everybody turn it up. Like, hey, I know that you've been tired of the same thing. Yeah, I know you had enough. So welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Listen to the show. Everybody turn it up. Like, hey, I know that you've been tired of the same thing. Yeah, I know you had enough. Okay. So welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Listen to the show. Everybody turn it up. Like, hey, I know that you've been tired of the same thing. Yeah, I know you had enough. So welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Okay. Listen to the show. Everybody turn it up. Like, Netflix, I got we sports. We can turn up, lay back, or we can chill. For real. Of course, we ain't gotta watch Netflix, I got we sports. We can turn up, lay back, or we can chill. Stupid, call me crazy, call me what you want, but don't call me when I'm playing. Hit me on the text and we can roll up in my dorm and play Super Smash Bros. I got controllers with the cord and with the cordless shit. Last dude was boring, and that's why you wanna see my portraits. And I don't wanna watch Netflix and chill. Trying to up my score, and you can watch it if you feel it. That's what the deal is. Back with the realness, trying to hit these buttons. I ain't trying to hurt your feelings. Don't be mad, just kick back. Be kicking over that, 'cause you ain't got it like that. Get it poppin' like that. Call up your girlfriends and get it rockin' like that. That's a 2v2 or some Mario Kart. I'm really sorry, but this level is hard, so I get back to you. Of course, we ain't gotta watch Netflix, I got we sports. We can turn up, lay back, or we can chill. For real. I got. We sports. We can turn up, lay back, or we can chill. For real. Netflix and chill. Netflix, I got. We sports. We can turn up, lay back, or we can chill. Alright, alright, alright. I said for real. Of course, we ain't gotta watch Netflix, I got. We sports. We can turn up, lay back, or we can chill. For real.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the
Who's Line? Oh, wait.
That's not how this goes. This is the I have no idea what I'm doing hour, as I've been calling it all semester. Yay!
Go us.
So, Celine, we have a guest today, don't we?
Really? Really?
Don't make me mute your mic this early.
Yes, we do, actually. We have a really good friend from high school, Jamil Hairston. If you want to give a little brief summary of who you are, real quick, for everybody here.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jamil Hairston, and I make hip-hop music, rap music, R&B pop music, all that kind of stuff, and just try to have a good time with it.
So the first 3 songs that we played today are actually all songs that Jamil has done. Mm-hmm. They were the pre-recorded songs. I didn't get any of the titles, really. I know you said one earlier, and I completely missed it. So what were the titles of those 3 songs we just played? So we just played Welcome to the Club, Take Off, and Netflix and Chill. Netflix and Chill. Yeah. That was the one that used the Me channel, Me channel theme. Definitely. How did you come up with that? There was actually, there's like this, it was like a Vine video maybe a year ago. And this guy, he takes like this Pokemon song and he turns it into a trap song. And I was like, oh, that's super cool. I want to do something like that. And I just happened to be at a friend's house and we were playing his old Nintendo Wii. And I was like, I want to make a song out of that. Nice. So I took that. I had the whole idea for Netflix and Chill because that was popular at the time. And I just kind of wanted to make like a funny, like go-lucky, happy trope off of that. Yeah. Yeah, when I first heard about when that song was made, it was through Facebook and then your SoundCloud, because I also follow you on SoundCloud. Right. So it was really interesting. Okay. Well, so you said that you do like R&B and rap and whatnot. I know your one website, which I'll ask about again later, because I know I've seen your bios on there. Mm-hmm. But do you want to go ahead and just say, like, in your own words, through your point of view, like, what made you want to get into music? What made you want to do what you are today? Definitely. So when I was little, like really, really young, my parents used to... Move your mic a little closer before we get any further. Yeah. There we go. Now actually, I think his mic might have went out. Really? Hello? Is that better? There we go. I can hear that. That's better. That's maybe better. It's just a little too high or something. You're all good. Yeah, so when I was really little, my parents would always play music around me. Me and my mom, when my dad was at work, me and my mom, what we would do is we would play these like Prince tapes, right? You know how cassette tapes were hot back then. We would play these Prince tapes, and we would just kind of like sing along and like pretend we were like performing it and like we were dancing to it. And I was always like, I want to do something like that. I want to perform my own music. And it just kind of went from there. I started doing band when I was in elementary school, and I was percussionist, and I kind of got into the whole music world at that point, and it's been a straight shot since then. Yeah, so another reason like I'm aware of you is because we also went to high school together. Mm-hmm. We went to Willoughby South, so I know you were involved in a couple things there, and it seems like it also attributed to you doing music outside of school. Definitely. That was for you two going to high school together. Oh, okay. So do you want to tell us like what exactly you were involved in? Yeah, definitely. So I think, and I don't want to prioritize the things I was into in high school, but my biggest, I think the thing that most contributed to my music was the band program at Willoughby South. So from freshman year all the way through senior year, I did marching band as well as performed in the Wind Symphony as well, aside from other solo and ensemble type things. And basically what I did there was I played percussion in the Wind Symphony, which was a great experience. You learn how to perform in a concert setting. You learn how to perform with other people. And as well as that, I also did marching band. And first 2 years I was in the drum line, which was a huge experience for me personally. I think that's what most shaped my artistry now, in that you learn how to perform
with other people. You learn how to work with other people. You learn how to be a part of a larger machine, right? So I played bass drum. And the thing about that, because we were a core style band, the thing about that is with each riff or run, each drum plays one part in it. So you might hear something that sounds like do 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 do, right? I might play the fourth drum, and in that case, I have to make sure I play in my spot, and everybody else's performance depends on my performance, and vice versa. And I think just learning the technical aspects, musicality of the music that we played was just so huge in shaping how I view music today. So I have to say that was probably the most important to me. But I was also in the drama program as well.
I remember that.
Yeah, Willoughby South's drama program is phenomenal.
So is Riverside's.
Well, South is better.
Yeah,
Lies.
what can I say? South is top dog.
Tell that to the Rotary Awards.
But yeah, the South's drama program was phenomenal. Great group of people. I had a chance to work with and learn from so many talented students, so many great parents and just other community people working together, just to create such an experience for everybody in it and everybody who watched it. And that totally influences my live performances, because I think that's what it's all about, having that shared experience together between the audience and the performer. So that was probably the second biggest thing. But aside from that, I also did a lot of choir stuff.
I remember that too.
Yeah, Mr. Richard runs a great program there.
He does.
Just phenomenal stuff. I learned a ton about singing.
When did you graduate?
I graduated class of 2013.
2013.
Yeah, I graduated the year after him.
I'm trying to think, because we had all those choir festivals with all the high school choirs that would go to the different high schools when I was in choir in high school. And one of them was at South, if I remember right. And I'm trying to think, maybe we crossed paths at some point and never really realized it.
Maybe. I only did choir my last 2 years, junior and senior year.
Okay, we wouldn't have crossed paths then. Because you would have been a freshman.
Exactly, yeah.
When I was senior, or sophomore, or whatever you would have been.
Yeah, I didn't quite get into that until junior year. I wish I would have done it earlier. Again, great program.
Yeah, same here. When I did choir, I did mixed choir my junior year, but then I did concert choir my senior year.
Right.
So
did you guys have an advanced choir at South at all, or because Riverside did? I was in that one.
Yeah, I mean it was like a 2-tier type thing.
Yeah, there was mixed choir, concert choir, and then there was the a cappella group, chamber choir, which you were into, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I mean that's a ton of fun. I did concert and chamber.
What were those two like?
Oh,
in your words.
Oh, it's like a totally different experience. It's almost hard to explain. Mr. Richard runs things so well there. You get there and you sing. I mean, that's really what it is.
No, I thought you would get there and play musical instruments.
Yeah, well, that's other choirs.
Only with your voice, Tim, with your voice.
Darn it.
What can you say? But yeah, it was a great experience. It was a lot of chamber music, Eric Whitaker type stuff.
Yeah.
Whitaker. Oh, I remember that name.
We did, my senior year, we did Alleluia for our winter concert. It was amazing. It was 9 minutes long, and all we mostly said was just like Alleluia and Amen towards the end. But man, let's just say we got a standing ovation towards the end. It was amazing. It's a great song. I literally wanted to play it at my wedding.
Yeah,
literally.
We did Carmina Burana.
Okay,
who's that?
That's not a person.
Oh wait! Oh, the song. Okay. It sounded
I'm not
like,
familiar.
Yeah, it sounded like a person to me.
Fortuna, Beirut Luna, Satuvari Abilis. Have you ever been to a Cavs game?
Not really.
Jamil, have you been to a Cavs game?
Of course.
Okay.
Big
the song that they play during the intro video, where they have all the players show up. That's Carmina Burana.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's. I'll have to play that at some point.
Yeah,
before
before
my time is up around here.
Yeah, if you heard it, you know it.
Okay, we do have a fourth member of this broadcast. She's being awfully quiet right now.
Chrissy, do you have questions at the top of your
Of
head?
course
Okay,
she does.
Go ahead.
Of
Go
course I
ahead.
have questions. Okay.
Go
So
for it.
I know that you were mentioning your family, influencing you a lot, and teachers and choir and everything. So who have been your biggest influences, or even other artists or anybody really?
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like it's a given when you ask a musician, especially with me. I like to do a lot of R&B and pop type stuff. Everyone says, oh, they love Michael Jackson. Oh, they love, they love Prince. They love, this, that, and whatever. Excuse me. But I'd have to say my hugest influence, and this is going to sound kind of weird, is NSYNC. Right. I'm a huge 90s, 2000s boy band fan. Huge fan. Watching NSYNC as a little boy, that's what made me want to, perform and do music like that. That's what made me want to learn how to sing, learn how to write my own stuff. I'm sorry.
No. So if there was anybody you could play with that you haven't played with yet, sorry, Chris Black, you're disqualified.
Oh.
If there's somebody you could play that you haven't played with yet, who would it be?
Oh, that is a really tough one.
Well, let me ask you this. Are you talking famous or local?
Matter. Doesn't matter. How about both?
Both. Oh, even harder.
That's tough.
Well,
Yeah.
I blame Celine for that one. Continue.
I'm thinking outside the box and thinking more broader.
Well, I mean, I guess I have to say NSYNC in that I would love to meet them. I would love to do something with them. But there's also so many greats behind the scenes.
Sure.
That just make a great product. I'd love to meet Pharrell Williams. I would love to meet him and do music with him. I've always been the biggest fan of his production work and his solo work. But also, I'd love to perform with Lorene Chia, another South grad. She's been doing crazy things musically as of late, and I would love to get a chance to make music with her. She just makes phenomenal music, has a beautiful voice. She's, if I'm not mistaken, she's in between here, Atlanta, and LA right now.
LA?
Yeah, that's what I hear. Don't quote me on that. But as far as
you heard her here first, everybody. Jamil said.
But if I had to work with any local musician like that, Lorene Chia, I would love to work with her. LoreneChia.com, check her out. Great music.
Okay, we have people commenting on livestream.com/Lake Effect.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fanaticus?
Fanaticus. I know.
Says
I've
sucks.
heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Fanaticus.
Fanaticus says, are you planning on releasing new music soon?
Yes, I actually have a ton of new music. So the last thing I released was the Jamil Show Season 3, right?
Okay.
That's the title of the project. And I released that last summer, right? And I'm currently working on creating the next installment to the Jamil Show series. That's what I call all of my projects. You
make it sound like a TV show, though.
Yeah.
When you call it the Jamil Show.
Yeah. Can you real quick? Yeah. Can you real quick tell us how that's set up?
Yeah, it's a.
And I've heard of this before too.
I haven't, obviously.
It's a kind of funny story, but it's also kind of weird too. So in high school, right? I'm talking like freshman year, 15, 14 years old. Me and my friends, what we would do is we had this little digital camera, maybe like $20, $30 from like Target or something. And we would go around filming videos, right? And, I called it the Jamil Show. And it was nothing. Like, I mean, we would just go around seeing what other people around us were doing, whether we're at band or we go out to a restaurant or something. And it was kind of embarrassing looking back at it. But we were all just loud and shouting, and we'd just be like, hey, welcome to the Jamil Show. We're going to McDonald's. Yeah, we're going to McDonald's. And like we would walk to McDonald's and talk about us going to McDonald's. I mean, it was just it was like funny kid stuff, But that kind of put that to rest after a while. But then senior year, when I decided I wanted to make my own project, I decided, let me title it The Jamil Show. Why not?
A little flashback.
Yeah, just like a little
thing.
flashback for friends and family, that kind of thing. And it kind of stuck from there. So each of my projects, when I put it together, it's titled The Jamil Show. It just kind of adds seasons to it. So it was a show, I guess you could say. Now it's a musical project.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back to me.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna pass it on to Celine.
Of course.
Yeah. So, do we finish the question like if you have new music coming out soon?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
That's
yeah,
right.
it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I released my last project in the last summer, and I'm working on this new project right now. I have so much music prepared. I'll probably actually release something a little early, just of stuff that didn't make the final cut. But I've just been working on honing my craft, trying to make the best music that I can, make music that reflects where I'm at emotionally, make music that really kind of reflects where I'm at.
So what's easier for you to record, to come up with, the lyrics or the music itself?
Oh, gosh.
Does it depend on what the subject is?
It really depends, honestly. I'd have to say it's easier to make the music just because I make that first.
Okay.
So what I do is if I'm working on making a beat or working on putting something together, then the lyrics just kind of come from whatever feeling I have when I make it. Unless I'm doing any of my like acoustic stuff, a lot of times that'll just be from like poetry or something that I've written beforehand.
Sure.
That I put music to, like on the guitar or piano or something.
So you write all your own stuff, right? You're not
Write all
doing a
my
lot
own
of
music.
covers? Okay.
Yeah, I do a few covers, but
Sure.
not really. And I usually let people know when it is a cover.
Yeah, and on some of the music I do listen, like I'm trying to remember which song it was. Around the Clock, although I'll ask about that later because I can't find it anywhere now. And it's such a good song. But anyway, I listened to it, and then I realized when I was listening to iTunes Radio a while back, it was like a different
Yeah,
like the same,
it was like a
the same,
cover.
yeah, it was like a rap song that same background music was in your song. Like I was able to recognize it. So, do you basically like just take some sound effects or just background music from other songs you would listen to?
So as far as Around the Clock itself, that was a special case in that I was getting ready to release my last project. So as a gift to the people who had helped me out, I recorded over other songs, and I called it season 3 was coming out, so I called it Season 3 Mix, like a play on words of remix. And that's what it was me just kind of writing my own lyrics over other people's beats. And it was just like 4 songs. But aside from that, everything that I create is produced by me, written by me, all my own material.
The music that you do write, does it come more from something that's going on in your everyday life, or is it just it comes to you, snap your fingers, and you write it down?
Both. I think my favorite songs, the ones that I think are the best in my opinion, are the ones that kind of happen just like that. When you just get that spark, that inspiration, that feeling. In my opinion, those are the best songs. Those are my favorite to create. But sometimes I'll have a feeling, I'll have something that I'm going through, maybe something someone around me is going through, because I do write a good amount of songs from the third person. And I just kind of try and make something that's relevant to those around me. That's what it's all about, expressing myself and creating something for the people around me.
So if you could change one thing in the music scene around Cleveland, what would it be?
I think a lot of times it can be easy to be in it for yourself.
Okay.
Which, don't get me wrong, is great. I think music should be an expression for yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
But also, as far as cultivating a productive scene, some music scene that flourishes and really calls for the best music, I think a lot of time there needs to be more cooperation. There needs to be more reaching out, helping, supporting others. I think in my experience that could be improved upon. But at the same time, I completely understand why it is the way it is, you know.
Okay, for those of you who have been watching me just snap and unsnap this case for the last 5-10 minutes, I have put your I'm gonna call it the freestyle CD.
Okay.
I've put your freestyle CD in because you said you want to do some stuff live today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys down for that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we can take a little break from questions and we'll
let's
actually do
gonna
musical stuff.
Yeah, we're going to do one thing, though. Christy, I'm going to have you switch seats with Jamil here. I almost called you Jamal. I would have been fired. I'm going to have you switch seats because we want to see how that mic sounds.
Sounds good.
While you're gone. So, seat switch. I'm going to play an ad or two real quick while we do a seat check.
Make it happen.
Woo!
Earn a bachelor's or graduate degree close to home through Lakeland's Holden University Center. Choose from a variety of degree programs from 9 Ohio colleges and universities. Taking classes your first few years at Lakeland will save you thousands. Register online for the Holden University Center Partnership Fair, Tuesday, April 12th from 4 to 6. Learn more at lakelandcc.edu/UC. Lakeland's Holden University Center. Stay here, go far.
Be sure to watch us live on www.livestream.com/Lakeland.
Textbooks on reserve at Lakeland Library. Select textbooks are not available for students to check out and use in the library. Donations of current textbooks to the textbook on reserve. Programs are encouraged from instructors and students. If your textbook is not currently available in the library, please contact your instructor to provide a copy of their textbook for the Textbook on Reserve program. For more information on the library-initiated Textbook on Reserve program, please call 440-525-7424.
Hey Lakeland students! Pick up the latest issue of the Lakelander student newspaper to stay up to date with what's happening around campus. The Lakelander will keep you informed and entertained with all the latest campus news, music, reviews, political commentary, and everything in between.
Making a difference in the world starts with doing one thing, like recycling, baby.
You're listening to Lakeland's Lake Effect Radio, the official home of Lakeland sports. If you want to watch and listen, you can tune to www.livestream.com/Lakeland's Lake Effect Radio.
Earn a bachelor's or graduate degree close to home through Lakeland's Holden University Center. Register online for the Holden University Center Partnership Fair, Tuesday, April 12th from 4 to 6. Learn more at lakelandcc.edu/UC.
Did you know 70% of all jobs are found through social and professional networking connections? I didn't either. I encourage you to come to the LinkedIn Workshop Friday, April 22nd, where you will learn how to use LinkedIn to build your career and job search network. Registration is required and seating is limited. You can register at careers.lakelandcc.edu. Bioenterprises are seeing great success in creating new technologies to assist in the medical field. For the spring 2016 Siemens Distinguished Lecture Series, Lakeland welcomes John Schneider, President and CEO of Neuromedical, which is a Cleveland company that develops proprietary therapies for patients worldwide. This company patented the electrical nerve block to help eliminate chronic pain. Mr. Schneider will share his experiences as the leader of an enterprise that strives to make a big impact in the medical equipment market. Join us Monday, April 11th at 7:15 p.m. for a free lecture in the Dr. Wayne L. Roadhorse Performing Arts Center in Building D. For more information, visit lakelandcc.edu/SDLS.
Okay, step one to a successful radio broadcast is to never drop your headphones. I just did that.
Good job, Tim.
I got fired. Anyway.
Makes all of it.
So, as those of you who are just joining us here, we have Jamil Hairston on with us today. First of all, thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And we have decided
Can I do the other two? The going on the live stream and whatnot?
I wasn't going there, but sure if you want.
Hey, I figured you guys always do it. So you guys can hear in live first and second floor breakers. And
Hear in live?
What?
Hear us.
Hear us live.
There we go.
And you can go on www.livestream.com/Lake Effect to check in with what we're doing.
Psst.
What?
How many are we up to now?
How many viewers? 5.
Wrong. Look again.
Dang.
Yep.
7.
Yeah, we're up to 7 now.
Yes.
7 registered viewers. So thank you for all of you that are tuning in. If you do have any questions, or you're sitting in breakers and you don't want to get on your computer, you could. You had
Go
a
up
question
to the windows.
for Jamil.
Yeah, the windows are just on the second floor.
Grab a piece of paper. We have windows on the second floor. You can bring the papers up, and we will ask them.
Or if you are online, you can go ahead and type in. You can log in, and you can type the question away.
Yes, we're always open to pretty much any question that you guys have for Jamil here. And before we get any further, though, we're gonna freestyle, whatever you want to call it, one live here.
Okay.
So this song you were saying earlier was called Anyway.
Song's called Anyway.
And it's one of your new ones.
Yeah, new song. It's going to be on the next project.
So what's the background behind this song?
Right, so this song, it's basically about how life gives you lemons sometimes.
Okay.
But sometimes you just got to push on through it anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, so there we go.
Let's see how this sounds.
Yep.
We're using a brand spanking new microphone on this one. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Right here, right now.
Is this good?
Sound okay?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay.
Ain't it funny how they say they want you? First they hate you, then they say they love you. Acting shady, someone's son, these haters. Pass the mic and say the rest for later. Got me saying, oh Lord, I can't find you, need a phone call. Phone call, I've been asking, can you help me? I'm just trying to get some help, please. Cause I've been thinking way before all the hatred. Everything was all gravy, now I'm on my own. And everything is all crazy, man, everything is all crazy. Damn, my life is so crazy. What have they done to me? Cause I don't think I can take it. Saying, oh Lord, I can't find you, need a phone call. Phone call, I've been asking, can you help me? I'm just trying to get some help, please. Cause it's everywhere I go. But life isn't perfect anyway. Cause it's everywhere I go. Life isn't perfect anyway. Life isn't perfect anyway. But your handshakes from the fakes. Cross the first fiddle, finger by the waist. Everybody wanna hate, but don't nobody wanna love neighbor anyway. Really, I'm just trying to get my mind off that. Let it go, get up on my grind like that. Let a good time spit around like that. Made a beat like that, spit a rhyme like that. Like, dude, don't worry about what I do, cause I'm doing fine. Got a lot that's on my mind, but still I stay all on my grind. Leave all the crazy behind. You say you don't mess with my rhymes? Honestly, that's not my problem. Got a lot of questions I'm trying to solve them. Not enough time in my schedule for drama. All this nonsense, I'm like, for all the hatred. Everything was all gravy. Now I'm on my own. And everything is all crazy, man. Everything is all crazy. Dang, my life is so crazy. What have they done to me? Cause I don't think I can take it. Saying, oh Lord, I can't find you, need a phone call. Phone call, I've been asking, can you help me? Cause I'm just trying to get some help, please. Cause it's everywhere I go. But life isn't perfect anyway. Cause it's everywhere I go. But life isn't perfect anyway. Life isn't perfect anyway. Yeah. I'm saying wait, hold up, wait, slower. What have they done to me? Saying wait, hold up, wait, slower. What have they done to me? Saying wait, hold up, wait, slower. What have they done to me? I'm saying wait, hold up, wait, slower. What have they done to me? and that was Anyway. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we've had so many people like Chris Black and Fanicus commenting, saying like things like it's singing, it's on point, it's hot, yo, on fire in caps.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, that is great.
Appreciate it, guys.
And once more with feeling.
Yeah, shout out to Fanaticus, fanaticus.bandcamp.com, and Chris Black at chrisblackohio.com.
Of course, Fanaticus could make their way here if they ever wanted to.
Yeah, well,
we have openings next week still.
Well, he's out in Chicago right now. So
good place for him. Him, right?
Yes.
Okay, good place for him.
Good friend Tyrell, back from Painesville.
Yeah, and I know he went to high school too.
Yeah, he's a very, very talented rapper. He produces his own music as well. Very poetic, just a huge inspiration for me lyrically as I write stuff. Yeah.
What are some songs he's written? I know one song I do actually like, Awakening, and I know you were featured in that song too.
Yeah, I was on Awakening. He makes great music.
Yeah, it's a really good song.
Oh,
I like
gosh.
it. Yeah.
He just has so many great songs. My favorite throwback, actually, I'll say my favorite right now is Stoicism. I've been listening to that a lot. He also has a new EP that's about to come out now. I don't want to just put words in his mouth, but I know he has some new music coming out, and really, if you want to hear him, go to fanaticus.bandcamp.com or soundcloud.com/fanaticus. Very talented artist.
How do you spell that in case anybody has trouble with spelling it?
Yeah, it's Fanaticus, Fanaticus. I believe his SoundCloud and Bandcamp have 2 S's.
Fanaticus.
Yes, but if anybody ever wants to find his music, I'll be sure to tweet it out, because there would be no The Jamil Show without Fanaticus.
Got any questions, Christy? You look like you're chewing at the bit for questions here.
Yeah.
All right. So, I know that you've been mentioning Cleveland a lot. Mm-hmm. So are you mainly focused in Cleveland? Is that where you're usually performing? Or?
Yeah. Whenever I'm doing shows and stuff, it's in this Cleveland area. I have performed when I was at Xavier. I performed at the, freshman week, opening week. I did a number for the new students coming in. So I've done a few stuff here and there as far as wherever I'm at the time. But most of my performances, my outreach, all that kind of stuff is in the Cleveland area.
Now, if you could pick one dream city where you would, because I know a lot of artists, they like to pick up and move to different cities. So is there somewhere else that you would like to be at some point? Somewhere
else I'd like to be. I can name a ton of places I'd like to be, but they don't necessarily include music.
No, I don't know. Is a bar involved? I'm entirely joking, of course.
I don't know. I guess I'd have to say, I'm fine with Cleveland. Honestly, I'm fine with Cleveland. I think it's a great city. I think there's a lot that can be done here musically. But of course, LA would be a great place to be. Your New York's, Chicago, Atlanta.
Fanaticus just wrote in and said his Bandcamp has 2 S's, SoundCloud has 1.
My man. Okay.
There we
Bandcamp,
go.
2 S's, SoundCloud has 1. Definitely check him out at Fanaticus. That's FANATICUS.
And a little update, we are now up to 8 viewers.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Can you go back up? There was one question that Chris Black asked you before, and we didn't get to it yet.
Awesome.
Performing-wise. Although, I will ask real quick.
Yes.
What parts of Cleveland have you performed at? And is the House of Blues one of them?
No, I've yet to be at the House of Blues. I would love to perform at a few larger venues in the area. I've done a few shows at the Beachland Tavern. Great place, great people working there. It's always a great time when I'm there. They're always very welcoming. And, we always have a fun time when we're there. I performed for the city of Euclid. That was at Sims Park with Fanaticus and my cousin Ja Lyrics. He is he's a young man in East Cleveland area. He works with this group called the Distinguished Gentlemen, which is of spoken word, which is a pretty big group in the area, actually, quite popular. And it's a group of young men, and they perform spoken word pieces for people in the community or wherever they've been asked to be. They were actually in France over the summer. I don't mean to just plug him, but
sorry, we just got a question from Fanaticus
himself. Jamil, do you have a favorite song that's been released this year?
In general, or
he didn't specify.
He did not specify.
Well, we can go with it.
Although I have in general, yes.
In general. Yes.
Oh, that's a tough question. I'm always listening to new music.
So what are some of the advice you could give to aspiring musicians?
Oh,
like Christy to your right.
Yeah, and that was actually a question I was going to ask too. Advice for early hoping to be local musician artists or bands even.
Yeah. Definitely practice. You can always get better at what you do. And I think that's huge. Because I think you'll be able to do more and have more fun, more flexibility doing what you love. The more you continue to improve what you do, but also have faith in yourself. You know, it's not always easy to pick up an instrument or to try and make your own music or whatever. It's definitely not always easy, and there's gonna be people who tell you it's not worth your time, or there's gonna be people who say, you don't worry about that, do something else. But as long as you just have faith in yourself and like you really love what you're doing, that's probably the most important in my opinion.
Here, Tim, can I go back to the question Chris Black asked before?
Hold on 1 second. I'm getting something real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
Let me see.
Did you want me to tell about my favorite song this year?
Sure.
Yes.
I think I got one.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
It actually wasn't released this past year, but I've been listening to it like it was. See, I'm changing my mind. I'm a huge fan of Connor Maynard. Right, he's a British pop singer, very reminiscent of young Justin Timberlake. And he's done a lot of work with Pharrell Williams. That's how I found him. I've been listening to a lot of his songs. He has a song called Merry-Go-Round, which is very good. Also, I guess there might be a trend here. Another British artist, this young man named Emanike. He's another British pop singer, producer. And his music is just so next level. It sounds a lot like a Disclosure type mix. If you were to just take like a Disclosure or a Sam Smith type production and mix it with maybe like some solo music from like Zayn from One Direction. If you were to like put those two together, you would get Emanike. And I've been listening to a lot of dance music, a lot of pop music as of late, so what can I say?
We actually have somebody calling into the show right now.
Really?
Awesome.
I don't know who this is going to be.
Let's find
out.
out.
So here we go.
I wonder if it's my mom.
Lake Effect Radio, you're on the air.
Hey.
How we doing?
So, I'm good. I wanted to actually clarify. Is Fanaticus calling?
Hey, my man.
Hello.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. How's everybody over there doing?
Pretty
Life
good.
is good around here.
Yeah.
No complaints.
Awesome. Yeah, Chris Black texted me and told me that I should call in Chicago to Cleveland. So I was like, you know what? I might as well. And I had a question I wanted to ask Jamil, but I kind of forgot.
Oh, that's okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I wanted to call, give a shout out to Jamil. I'm really excited for your new music. There is this one song Jamil sent me like a couple months ago, and it's still in like just my general music, and I still listen to it. I don't want to give away the name because I don't know if Jamil's like going to release it anytime soon.
I actually don't remember which one it was. Oh, you know what? I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem. It's a very inspirational song.
Hey, man. Thank you. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to make music for everyone else, you know?
Yeah, definitely get it.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you for calling, man.
No problem.
Well, Chicago to Cleveland, that's got to be fun.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cold. That's what it is.
that too.
It's so cold today.
Yeah.
There's news reports that it's supposed to be snowing today, and I'm not excited for it. No.
That's why I'm not in Chicago right now.
Are you in downtown Chicago, or are you outside of Chicago somewhere?
I live in the north side. I'm still in the city limits, but I live in the north side.
Okay.
And then I frequent downtown a lot because I go to college, and my college is downtown. It's called Columbia College Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have relatives in Rockford, about 45 minutes out from where you are.
Oh, okay. I've never been, towards that area. I've only really been to some of the northern suburbs of Chicago.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really about it. Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome, man.
Yeah. So, would you ever want to come live or up here to Lake Effect Radio sometime?
If you're back in Ohio?
When you're in Ohio?
Yeah,
That would be
honestly,
crazy.
I would love to. That'd be really cool.
Sure.
I just don't know. I don't know when that would be. The next time I'm going to be in Ohio is probably around the end of May. So I don't know if you guys will still be going around then, but if
we
you
won't
are, then
be.
I'd be open to it.
Yeah, they'll start back up in August, so if you're still around in August, we can definitely arrange for something then.
Oh, yeah. I'd definitely be down for that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to make that happen.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wait. I have to. Maybe.
Hope.
There we go.
Now, if you heard that.
He did.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did you hear the clapping there, Fanaticus?
No, I didn't. I saw it on the live stream, and I was just kind of confused. I'm like, why are we clapping?
Clapping for you.
No reason.
Then it kind of 1-2, and, I got it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in, and we'll hopefully get to have you up here August, September sometime.
Any
That sounds
information?
good. Thank you.
We'll get
Yeah, any contact info?
numbers right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, I can relay that for you.
Jamil can get us that information
definitely.
for us.
I can relay that in for you.
All right, thanks for calling in, man.
No problem. Thank you. Have a good day,
You
guys.
too.
Yeah,
All right,
thank
bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
There you go.
Well, that was fun.
I just...
Yay,
My
Tim.
man.
It says, hi, Tim. Perform Mind Games. Yay, Tim. Oh,
The Mind Games was from Chris Black. Speaking of Chris Black, can I please go back to that question?
yes.
Okay. Hold on, we'll get...
Oh, it was his favorite performance.
Yeah, what was your most memorable performance?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to add an addendum to that.
Okay.
Have you had anything weird happen to you with these performances?
Yes and yes. It's
Okay.
actually the same performance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so fun story. I think my most memorable performance, I was fortunate to be asked to open up for Chris Black himself at his concert at Willoughby South High School. Right, they had a welcome back.
I heard
Chris
about
Black.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity. He came in also that week to talk to the kids about just why education is key, that type of thing. And then that weekend there was a concert held in the gymnasium, and they had asked me to open up for him. And that was probably my favorite, not only because it's always a blast to perform with Chris Black. He's just a great performer, great guy. It's always a blast to be on stage up there with him. But also, it was nice to be able to come back to my high school and just kind of give back to the place that kind of helped mold my music to be what it is.
I do apologize. We have some heckler on our stream right now.
Awesome.
With the username of Random, who's actually heckling me, not you, which
Awesome.
is good. Although I figured it'd be one of about 4 people that were sitting in the back room. It's either Jeremiah, Matt, or Gary, but Gary's not here yet, and I know it's not Jeremiah, so it's got to be Matt.
Oh, I guess he's fired then, right? Isn't that the rules?
Precisely.
Isn't that the rules?
Precisely. That's the truth. See, Matt? You're fired as he appears in the window. You can't hear me?
You lost your job.
Hear this. You're fired. I can't understand you, Matt. You're still fired.
Just go away. Go away.
Go away. Do you Christy is the aspiring musician of the four of us in this room.
Someone am too.
Do you have anything you want to ask Jamil?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just basically, your best advice for like first breaking into it, like finding venues.
Christy?
Am I not on?
You gotta pull the mic a little closer to you there.
Like
there you go. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now start over.
Now it's okay. So yeah, just basically your best advice for getting into venues and starting to record stuff, making contact, stuff like that, just kind of breaking into it.
I think the biggest thing is that networking is key. And I guess I can't really speak for everyone in that that's an aspect that I'm trying to work on myself. But as far as for me, just getting to know other artists, and then when they do shows, come to those shows, support them, and talk to the people at the venues. Ask questions. That's the biggest thing. Ask questions. When I first started recording, I asked people, what microphones do you use? Do you get studio time? How do you do this? Because I had no idea what I was doing. And if it weren't for other musicians in the area, people like Chris Black, people like Trey Smith, helping me out, I'd be lost. Yes.
Mono the Minimalist, is he one of them?
Of course, yeah.
Avery Griffin?
Yeah.
I know he was a big partner with you too, so
I
personally felt like I couldn't leave that out.
We've done a lot of music together in the past as well.
Fanaticus actually remembered his question.
Oh, awesome.
His question was, if you could open up for any artist that's out right now, who would it be? And Joe Mulea.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, Joe Mulea.
Wants to ask you how many songs how many completed songs are in your discography since you started making music?
Oh, we've actually had this conversation before. He's just trying to get me to say something. I'll answer both of those questions.
Okay.
Number one, the artist I'd most like to open up for right now is Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
Just because, number one, I'd love to go see her live, but I'm not going to pay like $500 for a ticket. I'm kind of cheap.
Say I blame you on that one.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of cheap like that.
Cheapskate high five. Yeah,
my man. But also, just to be able to be around and learn from someone who's so great at performing. Beyonce has incredible stage presence aside from her actual musical ability.
Sure.
So I mean, I think that would be a fun time all around. And then also, the second question was how many songs I have in my discography. So I have on like that you can find on the internet. I have I want to say around 150.
Wow.
Yeah, I make a lot of music. Like that's just my thing.
150 songs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
150 songs. Mm-hmm. But then as far as like total in my iTunes, the number is much higher.
Okay.
But I mean that's like throwaways and stuff, so those don't count.
Yeah.
Anything else, Christy?
I think that covered it.
I still have some questions actually. Let's see. Well, let me still focus on the music part. What song did you have the most fun with writing out of the 150 songs you've made?
Which one did I have the most fun writing? I'd have to say I don't know, it all depends. I have a lot more fun performing the ones where I like to use more wordplay, kind of be fun with it. But as far as which one I had the most fun writing, I made this. It's not even like a song. It's like a 1 minute interlude, right? And it's like a parody of your typical mainstream rap music, right?
Okay.
Just a complete joke. But I mean, that's when you have the most fun with it, that's kind of
course
that's kind of the most enjoyable. So that's probably my favorite.
Any others, Celine?
Yeah.
We're starting to run out of time a little bit here.
Sorry. Here's a big one, and this is actually not really music related. It's more academic related.
Yeah.
I have heard that you recently transferred to Ohio State, and that it was somewhat of like a long and stressful process.
Yeah.
So, do you have like any tips that you want to give to our students here at Lakeland if any of them were or are about to do the same thing that you just did when it comes to transferring to different schools?
Yeah, definitely. I think first off, just talking to the people in your life that like you whose opinions you value. Just kind of talk to them, talk with them through the situation. To you don't want to just pack up and make a quick transfer decision like that. And to like you want to make sure you know what you're doing. And then also just kind of have faith in the decision that you do make. Aside from that, staying on top of not only your work but the things you have to do to make the transition complete and whatnot, because you don't want to think you're going somewhere else and then find out you didn't do a form and now you got to wait or you lose money or something. But I think the biggest thing is just make the choice that feels right to you, and just make sure you're on top of what you need to do as far as making that transition easiest that it can be, because that can be stressful especially when you have to deal with transfer credits and living situations, that type of thing.
Now, what about your social media?
Yeah, social media, very
Definitely.
big. I know you have quite a bit of social media.
Yeah, so
Facebook, Twitter.
I know you have
Instagram,
Tumblr.
Yeah.
Tumblr. How am I doing so
Instagram,
far?
yep.
You're doing good. Basically, anywhere that you want to find me, you can find me. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, SoundCloud. It's all The Jamil Show. That's Jamil, The Jamil Show.
All one space?
All one space, across the board. If you want to find me, that's where you find me. And then my website itself is thejamilshow.com. And you can find everything you want to know about me there. All my music, videos, anything.
And don't you have a Bandcamp too?
Yes, my Bandcamp is, that's where I host all the music. So you can go to jamil.bandcamp.com if you just want to go straight to the music. But again, you can get there from thejamilshow.com. So if you want to find me anywhere, really, just go to thejamilshow.com.
Okay.
And that's at The Jamil Show.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Do you have questions for us at all?
You want me to come back?
Absolutely.
That's my
of
questions.
course.
Absolutely. That's easy to answer.
Wait for it.
Oh, thank you.
The audience does too.
Oh, what can I say? I'm flattered. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Did he ask if we wanted him to come back? He asked that, right?
Yeah. Yes.
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 You're not a wrestling fan, are you?
I'm not a huge wrestling guy.
Okay. That'd be a
I'm not
catchphrase
either.
of a
It's
guy
okay.
who just recently retired. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
that's kind of along the lines of his theme song, actually.
I'm sure somebody watching caught that.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of somebody watching, real quick, Fanaticus did have one more comment. Jamil, Wade Blar asked, "What's up, Jamil?"
Oh, yes. Also want to shout out to my friend and fellow collaborator, Wade. He goes by the name B. Jeff. You can find him at B. Jeff Mom's Music. That's at B. Jeff Mom's Music. And if you listen to my last project, you can find him there. He makes incredible music. He just recently released a project that's a must listen. And if you go to my Twitter page, you can find that. I'll be sure to link everybody that I've mentioned in this interview. His SAD series is just a very very artistic and creative look into his life and the things he's going through. He's a very good friend. He raps, he produces as well, mixes all his own stuff as well. So if you definitely have an opportunity, go check him out. It's B. Jeff Mom's Music.
Okay.
But thank you for coming in, Jamil.
Yeah, thank you so
Appreciate
much.
you coming
We
in.
had a lot of fun, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Especially on our live stream.
Wow.
This is the most. Now we've been up to 9 viewers.
Oh, wow.
So, till we meet again, everybody, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a show. We have run 15 minutes, actually 5 minutes behind schedule, but that's okay. You're the only band artist we have today.
Awesome.
Number 1 traffic. All right. Till we meet again.
See you
Celine,
guys. Bye.
Christy, Jamil.
Bye, guys.
Billy Pop, Tim.
Thank you for everybody who tuned in. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you,
Now,
everyone.
before we get going, next Tuesday we have Cleveland Gary Lee. He'll be here 1 o'clock Tuesday. Next Thursday, tune in for a treat.
Yeah. Never stop reminding me.
Because Christy here is going to be singing herself, whether she likes it or not.
I am, yeah.
She's bringing her guitar and everything, right?
Yep.
You are bringing your guitar.
I
right?
am, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
See, that's what I like about this.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 co-hosts that are very good at singing.
Mhm.
Okay, although I've never heard Christy sing, I know she's good. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Till we meet again, everybody. And one last thing, I'm sorry, guys, but you're all fired until Tuesday.
I'm used to it.
Is that me included?
Yes.